Diddy. P. Diddy, okay? Just when you thought he had, everybody forgot. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Okay? Somebody's suing P. Diddy. Supposed to be a male victim, honey. Shout out the Impressive channel. She did a video to it. Y'all go subscribe to her channel, okay? She always has everything and she breaks the stories down so well. We're going to watch it, okay?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. If you thought the drama with P. Diddy was over, you are wrong because there are more lawsuits coming Diddy's way. Now, there's a producer named Rodney Jones who goes by Hitman Little Rod, and he is suing Diddy for inappropriately touching him, drugging him, and threatening him. He's also suing Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, his son, Justin Combs, and the CEO of Universal Music Group, and the former CEO of Motown Records, Ethiopia Hab. So he's suing these executives because he feels like they have condoned Diddy's behavior and allowed him to do...
I don't know. Y'all believe him? I think I do. I believe
legal activity under their umbrella. Allegedly, Diddy was doing a lot of crazy stuff while Rodney Jones was producing his album. Now, Rodney did produce Diddy's latest album, the Love album, and he actually traveled and lived with Diddy for over a year while producing this album. And according to him, he claims that Diddy came on to him multiple times and inappropriately touched his private parts. He said he was forced to work in Diddy's bathroom as Diddy showered with no clothes on.
Okay.
And when he raised concerns about his behavior to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina, she said, "Oh, Diddy's just trying to show you that he likes you," allegedly. Now, Rodney, of course...
So, that's the thing. Y'all like to condone this type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to just be like, that's wrong is wrong. You like baiting the people in for him. Like, nah, he just likes you. Obviously. The nigga bathing naked in front of him. Obviously he likes him. That don't make it okay. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Go ahead.
Very, very disturbed, but allegedly it didn't stop there. He also claims that he was forced to arrange Diddy's freak-off sessions with different escorts.
What?
And he claims that he wasn't the only one sent to do this. Stevie J was doing this, and also Diddy's son, Justin Combs, was allegedly recruiting young escorts to his home. And Rodney says that he has a lot of footage to back up his claims.
I hope this ain't true, y'all, because it's one thing to dabble in something, but to bring your kids into it too, you know what I'm saying? I was hoping at least your kids don't know what you're doing. You got your kids helping you? Diddy, you gotta go down for this, honey. You is tripping. Go ahead.
Image of Diddy allegedly with an underage female, and Rodney alleged that Diddy would be serving these women tequila and vodka laced with drugs. He said that Diddy would have parties, yacht parties and house parties with underage girls, and he claimed that he saw a rapper and an R&B singer consorting with some of these girls, allegedly. And in the footnote of the lawsuit, it says that one of the rappers was a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. So we could assume that's Meek Mill. Also, the R&B singer had a previous incident with a Bayesian billionaire. And the only R&B singer that comes to mind on that one is Chris Brown, because we know that Chris had an incident with Rihanna. Rodney even believes that Diddy drugged him early last year. He claimed that he woke up naked, dizzy, and confused in the bed with Combs and 2 escorts. Shout. He also claims that Diddy was trying to groom him into having a sexual relationship with him. And he even said that Diddy forced him to watch this video of Stevie J allegedly having sex with another man. Now, this video wasn't of Stevie J. It actually...
Y'all, this... I ain't ready for this tea, honey. It tea too hot to drink. I wasn't ready. God, you should have had a warning on this video, girl. What? The year of exposure, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, everything is coming to the light. Honey, I can't even push the button right. Hold on. Y'all.
Was of the porn star Knockout, but I guess Rodney was under the impression that this was Stevie J because Diddy led him to believe that. But either way, this does hurt his credibility because he didn't include a picture of Stevie. He included a picture of Knockout. Also, Rodney alleged that Diddy had Young Miami bring in her female cousin to perform acts on him. Now, he alleged that Diddy, Young Miami, and her cousin were out here doing coke, and they tried to get him to do coke, and he was like, no. He left and went into the bathroom, and Young Miami's cousin attempted to perform acts on him, and he pushed her off. Now, this doesn't look good for Young. Allegedly, Diddy's Ghislaine Maxwell. She's out here soliciting.
At this point, she gonna ride for him. Cause she had so much time to leave him, do what she had to do. She said she gonna stand beside him. I'm just saying, girl, it's like, it's not worth it to lose everything, girl. It ain't worth it, Young Miami. Go your separate way while you can. Oh, man, it might be too late.
Girls, bringing girls to Diddy. She got her cousin out here trying to push up on Rodney, and it's just not a good look. And she already implicated herself.
Yes, allegedly.
Diddy's other girlfriend, Gina, and she said, if I wanted you to eat my pee, Diddy would have had you on your knees. Oh, you an eater. So she basically confirmed that Diddy forces people to perform sexual acts, and she bragged about it. So it kind of makes her look bad too. And the allegations did not stop there. Rodney recalled a time where he saw Diddy bragging about shooting people, and he displayed his gun collection to him. He alleged that Diddy said that he was responsible for the shooting at the nightclub that happened back in 1999. And the rapper Shine actually took the charge for him, and he spent close to a decade in prison. When Diddy showed his guns to Rodney was very concerned. Diddy not only had a lot of power, but he was also very dangerous. Also, he recalled an incident where Diddy had a heated exchange with his son Justin Combs, and Justin's friend G got shot during that incident. This is crazy. If this story is true, this is crazy. And I could now understand why Justin's mother, Misa, called Diddy out, because apparently Diddy has been a bad influence on Justin. I mean, Justin is out here allegedly participating in trafficking, and he's getting drunk and getting DUIs and getting involved in shootouts with his daddy.
Allegedly.
I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. If it's true, it's crazy. Also, Rodney claims that Diddy introduced him to Cuba Gooding Jr. on one of his yacht parties, and even Cuba Gooding Jr. started touching him inappropriately. So there were a lot of allegations
this industry
made in this lawsuit, and Rodney Jones is seeking $30 million. So he's trying to pull a Cassie. However, Diddy is not going to settle with him as easily as he did with Cassie. In fact, his legal team clapped back immediately. And his lawyer, Sean Hawley, said, we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored, as Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. So Diddy is willing to fight this lawsuit, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. I wouldn't be surprised if he beats it. And even though Rodney made some wild allegations, which I believe a lot are true, the problem he's going to run into is how well he can back up those allegations. He claims he has footage, but is the footage going to show proof of all of the things that Diddy allegedly did? We don't know. Is he going to show proof of the other people who are implicated in this lawsuit? We don't know. And Rodney is going up against some powerful people, not just Diddy, but the CEO of Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange. He listed him as a defendant. So I don't know how successful he's going to be with this whole case. I would hope that he gets his justice if he's telling the truth, but I just don't know. And also another thing to consider is Rodney's intentions. Rodney initially had issues with Diddy because Diddy was trying to snatch his publishing away. He was trying to take his royalties and all of the money that he was owed for producing this project. And he put in a lot of work on the album. He contributed a lot to it, but Diddy was not trying to play fair at all. So his real issue is with Diddy not paying him for his contribution to the Love album.
Could
he never brought up Diddy's illegal or illicit activity. He never brought up the fact that Diddy harassed him and groped him and did some inappropriate things. He never brought that up until now. And I think it is a little convenient for him to bring this up in the lawsuit now because he saw how Cassie was able to win and settle very quickly.
I think she's going to open the doors. I think it's going to be a lot of people coming out.
But Diddy and his legal team are basically going to argue that this is nothing more than a money grab, and they're going to try to find many ways to discredit him. And for all we know, he could very well be telling the truth, but if he doesn't have hard...
I feel like, though, with the Cassie situation, you know, it was like in the span of 10 years. But this guy right here, like, this is pretty recent, right? His album came out when? Like last year? So I don't know. Because, you know, a lot of people was like, why did Cassie wait so long? And I believe Cassie, but a lot of people was trying to, like, say, like, oh, she waited so long. And, like, this man, he didn't wait long years. So, I mean, it kind of goes in his favor, but it do like a money grab at the same time. But I don't know. Maybe his proof is solid. I don't know.
To back up all of the allegations, and if he doesn't have good legal counsel or representation, this will be a hard case for him to win. But I do sympathize with him over the whole fight for his publishing and royalties because I think it's messed up what Diddy is allegedly doing to him. He's basically trying to snatch the money that he is rightfully owed for the album. And it's not right. It's just not right.
I've been working on an album. I took a year off straight working on this album. That album is the Love album, Off the Grid by Diddy. And it's Grammy nominated right now as we speak. I should be celebrating, but the truth is I'm not.
Let's be real. That man probably did that whole album by himself. I believe him, man. I don't know about like the sexual allegations, but maybe he's not getting his credit for this album. I think that's true. Cause I bet he did that whole album by himself. Cause we all know Diddy ain't no real rapper like that. You know what I'm saying? He a businessman. That's about it.
Album has required so much time. Months and at a time, 16 hours, 24 hours a day. Sometimes, Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that. I've tried to get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many situations, just dealing with this. It's the contract that they give me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I can't go for that. So I'm fighting back. He's a fighter, but I'm gonna put in this fight. I got to do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids. Taking my publishing or stealing it, it's just...
Oh, dang, he got kids.
I'm not going to let that happen. Doing this situation is not easy. Taking Puff to court, suing him is not easy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
Shout out to you, sir.
The monies that it's going to take to fight him in court. So I'm just asking, if you're in support, please, the link is in my bio to my GoFundMe.
Not a GoFundMe.
The money will go towards my attorney fees and to just make sure I'm keeping my head above water.
Rodney also posted this video of Diddy and his associates.
I don't know, bro. It ain't looking good. You ain't got no money. You got to have a GoFundMe. Dang. That don't look good.
Listen to this. This is messed up.
Go ahead, because I run shit here, nigga. You feel me? I run shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Little Rod ain't worth giving his kingdom to if we don't control his publishing. I can solve his efforts with 3 other human beings. He's eating at our table, and I like his backstory, but you need to have other people. It's hard to work with him unless we have his pub. He's a piece of shit human, but we do not need his talent unless we can work with him.
Now, Stevie J responded to this post and said, post the whole video. Don't make it seem like dudes sitting around joking on you and you didn't produce 9 songs on this project. Adding a piano in a song doesn't make you the producer. Adding bass on a song definitely doesn't make you a producer. Tell the whole story on how you came in as an engineer. Don't get selective amnesia, and don't try to make the homie look like he's stealing from you, because clearly I know that ain't the case. And Rodney said, yo, how dare you? My number ain't changed. Speaking of that, your name is next to mine as a producer on Deliver Me. And no one else touched that track but me and Jay Dilla. I've never been known as an engineer in the game as long as I've worked. In fact, Mixed by Source is the actual engineer that worked on this album and hasn't been credited as one. I'm confused because if I'm an engineer, why am I credited as a producer? And this video clearly speaks to them plotting on my pub. But what I'm most certain is you're possibly working with them against me. I don't give no F's about no danger zone. Them threats ain't never worked.
Not the all caps.
Love. Rodney is frustrated, clearly, and I'm glad that he said something. It's really messed up that Stevie is trying to downplay his contribution to the Love album. If you look on his Instagram page, you could clearly see how much he was involved on this whole project, and he needs to be paid what he's owed. He really does. Now, as far as the other allegations he made about Diddy, I don't know how they're going to hold up in court, but we'll see how this whole crazy story unfolds. I do not put anything past Diddy. I really don't. So we'll see if more information comes out about this. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like.
Wow. It kind of reminds me of the Beyonce video that I did, how they were saying kind of the same thing, how she was not really giving people their publishing. She was taking the publishing and, having crazy percentages and everything. But like I said in that video, it's a sad situation. But these creatives, these writers, these producers, you really have to be careful what you sign and what you agree to. You know what I'm saying? Because once you do these things, it's kind of hard to fight. We don't know what deal was made. We don't know what was signed. What kind of contracts, NDAs, I don't know. It don't look good for him. I don't know if it's going to work out, because it does look like, okay, I believe that maybe this stuff did happen, allegedly. But I don't know. It's kind of like, it's given like, now that y'all trying to take my publishing, now I want to speak up. Now I want to speak on it. It is giving that a little bit. I do think he probably did do some inappropriate things, but a lot of things are probably swept up under the rug. But I feel like he want to stand on it because, like he said, he's trying to fight for his publishing. I mean, I wish the guy well, but you really have to be careful. When you get in this industry, people are so quick to, I work with this person, I work with this person. Or they just take people's word for it. They just sign things, don't read it. So it really pushes you to, be on your business and be careful, like what you agree to. But I don't know. It's just unfortunate. I really hate to see people who, are behind the scenes really get pennies and have to fight so hard, for their rights, because I feel like as the people who are behind the scenes, they really create, the music that we hear. They really, they do a lot of the work, I feel like. The artists would be nothing without a lot of these people. So they are definitely valuable. So I want to see those type of people get their recognition, get their just due. But yeah, man, it's just crazy situation. We'll just have to see how it all plays out. But yeah, man, I don't know, because he said he's suing everybody. It wasn't just P. Diddy. So maybe he got some hard evidence. We'll have to just keep our eyes out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. This is just some messiness. I was not ready. But yeah, man. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all on my next one.